So I grab that, and then what do? How do I get this form out of there? Well, this is the cool thing. We're going to come down here to extract. We're going to push the depthness of your extract is thick or 2.02. So we're going to try and see what that looks like. The thing about extract, it doesn't work until you're done. You say accept. So we're going to take a look, and let's do a little bit thicker. Let's do 0.05. Then say extract. Gosh, that's too thick. Maybe 0.02 is right. 0.03. Let's see. Yep, and then we say extract, accept. Now we have a new layer inside of here. We want to make sure we clear off our stuff inside of there. And then we're just going to come in here real quick, and we're going to smooth, well, hopefully we grab the right thing. Smooth these edges out a little bit. Okay, so when I mirror, or when I duplicate, or when I cut, a lot of times you're going to see that I can do some crazy stuff with it. It's really strong here. Pull this back out. And this is the muscle. Okay, and then I'll pull it in a little bit more. Okay, when I do that kind of stuff, I can, when I make a duplicate of things, it oftentimes will make my geometry, turn that off, a Dynamesh, because this was a Dynamesh. But when you do extrude, it doesn't. So if you want to keep this Dynamesh, which isn't a horrible thing, you can just re-Dynamesh it real quick like that. And that's fine. And we don't need it anything more than a place to look at the stuff. And really what we want to do here too is kind of, maybe not that, but smooth it in like this. Okay. Soften it up a little bit. I'm using my trim dynamic brush again. B, T, and then D. Okay. So I've got that muscle structure in there. Now I need to do either the orbit around the outside of it, or maybe I'll start with this piece here. So I'm going to go back to my skull. So I push Alt and select the skull. And then I'm going to do this fan thing as one piece. Actually, all the way down the nose. Maybe. So I'm going to take this, put it down to here, just to the tip of the cartilage. I'll thin that out a little bit. Sure. And then I'm going to do that same thing again, extract. What I'm going to do is some pieces we can extract, like the nose. How are we going to extract out that nostril, that nose? We can't. So we're going to have to do it differently. But I'm going to go ahead and extract again, the same thickness. And that one, oops. So what I could probably do, let me get rid of this. That's not what I meant. Okay. This is kind of the speed modeling of this, so it's a little bit odd, but I want to get you guys in there thinking about anatomy, both while you're modeling and while you're doing it. So let's do this. Soften that up. We can turn our muscles back on. And yeah, something like that. We could move it. You know, if you really want to match, you could match it up and try and get that all set up. There's actually two more that go this way too. So that's where we get a bunch of a nodule. And you'll see that that piece goes, that's the Bresser supercilii, and that goes around the nostril. And so we'll come back to our character, our head here, and we'll just make it a solo so we can just see the head. And then we'll go, I think it just goes here and up for now. And we'll come back to extract, and we'll accept, and we'll turn that off, and we'll smooth it. You can see how thick it is, that's fine. And then we'll go off of solo mode, and then we've got that piece in there. And you know, we'll probably take a little time and do this right, and we're just gonna edit it and fix it as we go after we put it in here. And then like for the eye socket, we're gonna have to do something different with that. Let's talk about the zygomaticus major, which is right here. Oops, gotta select it right here. And then the zygomaticus minor, which is right here. And then we'll do, actually, yeah, we'll do that one a little thinner though. Like that. And then we'll do the levator labii superius, which is a little thicker, which is right here, and then down. And all the gaps between our muscles is fat, to tell you the truth, when we see that. But for now, let me think. What else do we want to go? We could probably do the masseter. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of things we can do from one piece here. That's fine. We can do this stuff over here too. This whole big thing. Only because I don't want to make this all sorry, I'm thinking. I don't want to make this. I want to make this all one object to make your life a lot easier, just to get to this point. So we have those muscles there, and then we're going to come out and do the extract again, and we'll say accept, and then we'll deselect and just come in here and do. Make sure your mirror's on, and smooth this out like that. Make your brush bigger. So this one we inflate because we want it to be. Yeah. Just make it bigger. And this one we probably also want to do our Dynamesh on. So let me change some stuff. It works. Something like that. Okay. And then these pieces, they should have been separated, but I did it so sloppily. That's fine. We can do it this way. Like that. I'm going to do this one kind of like... that. Smooth like this. Oh, it looks like I did this again, so let's take this stuff that I just redid. Oops. Let's do solo. Let's take this. I redid this by accident. Oops. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to hide it. I'm going to take this. I'm going to hide it. I'm going to take this. I'm going to hide it. I guess I could have used the trim brush too. And then I'm going to say delete hidden, which again is inside your modified topology right in here. And then I'm going to do that to retop it. And then I'll go back out of solo. And now I've got two muscles that need to be right there. I'll set up. This goes. These always terminate at your bone. So what we're doing when I show these soft transitions, that's what I'm talking about. This one is actually inside of your mouth. Let's do this. Okay. These should really actually pull out and be off the surface. Like that. That's fine. Okay, so what else do we want to do? Well, let's do the mouth, and then we'll come back to the eye sockets in a second here. Let me get rid of some of this. Okay. So, what we'll do for the mouth is we'll just use a sphere. This is the way Ryan did it, and it works for me. So we'll just say insert, and then we'll just take that sphere, and we'll go down to the scale tool, and we'll do it this way. And again, we'll turn on the transparent and move it forward, and put it like that. What we're looking for... Okay, so when we look at heads, we look at faces, and you can go look at yourself for this too. I'm going to turn off the transparent. We want to pull this down so it goes probably about to... we want the corner of the mouth to be at the edge of the eye.